What's up, you guys? We back at you again, True Topics, and it's me, Dennis.
Makai.
And today this is a special topic today from True
Mm-hmm.
Star, and we're speaking on depression and energy,
Mm-hmm.
which is like very going on, which is in a way to me important to speak on because it's, as you know, it's Mental Health Awareness Month this month, the whole month. So we gotta mention it, stop back, and have a little serious moment. But Makai, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, so I just want to start off by saying that depression is way more common than we all think it is. It's way more prevalent, especially in teens' life with school and us having jobs at such young ages. There's a lot of pressure on us, especially to be like figures in the household, take care of everything. So, firstly, it's normal. It's not okay, but it's normal. So don't put too much pressure on yourself if you experience any of the things that we're about to talk about.
Facts. I agree with everything Makai said. So, for the people that don't know what depression is, it's a state of low mood and aversion to an activity. Say, like, I'm gonna give an example, just a quick one. Like, I run track. Sometimes track can be depressing because you got, like how Makai said, you got other things you got to balance out. Like, you got family issues, then you got something you want to do outside of school, then you got something, you got track too. So, it's a lot you got to focus on, and then you put more focus to one thing, so that's put more depression on the other thing. Like, so you start feeling your body start changing, maneuvering, and yeah, and you think a lot different too.
Yeah, it also affects like your mood. Like you think, oh, I'm just like it also is a lot of aggression with it too. You may be more aggressive. You know, it's a lot of different things that plays into it, and you may think it's your fault, or you may blame yourself and put too much pressure on yourself when it's not you. You know, it's a chemical imbalance in your brain that's making you
Mm-hmm.
it's literally lowering your mood and the things you don't have energy to do certain things. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it basically, in other words, it stops you from doing a lot of stuff. In other words,
Hmm.
um, yeah, just off of that, like, which way you want to go with this? Like, you want to go deaf with it, or you want to just like stay on top with it real quick? I'm like, Makai, so we can.
Let's 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 talk about our personal experiences with it.
Okay, you go first. Ladies go
Okay.
first, for sure.
Okay, so personally, lately, because you know the school year is it gets during this time like April, May. As soon as school finna end, all that energy you like get real. Like I'm not trying to do this no more. Like it gets real. It's just mad depressing, like for no reason. And so it's a lot of sleeping. Like you sleep a lot. It's just a lot of sleeping, and I put a lot of pressure on myself. Like I feel like, oh my god, I'm so lazy. I'm not doing my work. It's times I literally just cry because I feel like I'm not doing enough. And y'all, please don't do that. Like you're doing enough, you are enough, and just take it one step at a time. You gotta be patient with yourself. Give yourself say I'm gonna do 2 homework assignments today, and just give yourself some credit when you do things. Don't put too
Hmm.
much. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Like, for me, I could agree with that. Like, going off the same topic, like me as a senior too at that. So it's like I got college to worry about, like that
Hmm.
transition. Like my school is really pushing, like, oh, this transition has to be smooth. It can't be choppy. And like with the sleep thing, like I'm slowly losing sleep because of like the college thing. But like Makai said, give yourself credit. Make time for each thing. Like getting a routine in a way. Set goals throughout the week. Yeah, set goals for yourself, and don't put too much on your back that you can't be able to hold, because you're not Superman at the end of the day. Trust me, you're not, because it's gonna hurt. But yeah, anything else you want to say on that, Makai?
Yeah, and sometimes we have to disconnect ourselves from things that's stopping us and holding us back because we can't put all the responsibility on the fact that we are feeling depressed. We need to have some accountability for ourselves. So if we know that we're on our phones and we're on social media and we're doing all these things, we're texting people, we're on the phone, and in some ways that can be a distraction for us, which is a coping mechanism, but it's still we're holding ourselves back. If we're not getting our schoolwork done and our grades are failing, then we need to delete Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, because those are things that are distracting us from getting our work done. So yeah, delete social media sometimes because you can compare yourself too, and that can bring you down more. And social media, sometimes you need a break. So I say take about 2 weeks, just break away from social media because at the end of the day, you don't need it. Like you'll see
Facts.
how much stuff doesn't matter for real when you break yourself away from it. If things are harming you, you don't need it in your life. You need positive energy in your life. So start meditating, exercising, eat healthy, drink water, and break away from those toxic cycles.
Yes, and along with that, get enough sleep because sleep is important.
It
If you
is.
stress yourself too much, your body's gonna tell you like, "I, bro or sister, like I don't know what you doing, but I need you to like get this sleep schedule back on pattern because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, like you could either end up in a bad situation or a good situation depending on how your body takes it. Like some people get sick or just have like something just not that's not gonna fade. Like what's the word? Phase them that much.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like take care of yourself. Is being takeful for yourself is good in a way.
Yeah,
So
according to Psych Central, when you sleep more, you eat less, and so you like actually gain weight when you wait till like the end of the day to eat food. So you think maybe like
mm-hmm,
sometimes we be like, oh well, if I'm not eating, then maybe I'm losing weight. Like no, actually you gain weight because your body you need to eat at least 4 times a day. Like you need to.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, and also try to eat more healthy, guys. But don't put too much pressure on yourself. That's a main thing that we
Yeah,
want to stress in this right now. You need to relax. Like give yourself credit when it's due, even for the small things, because you just need positive things in your life. Don't always speak so negatively on yourself.
facts. Like she said, with the eating healthy part too. Like it's like she said, sleep you gain weight. Eating healthy, you losing and you gaining at the same time, depending on what you eat. And like everything she said, according to like, it's true because all the stuff you do in your body is like when you rest, it's just like, all right, we gotta process this and that, and then chill. If you chill, you can meditate, do this, that,
Mm-hmm.
the third, catch up on anything you missing in this class. Because I know we in a pandemic and it's a lot could be depression going on, and I understand. And as I always tell my friends, I'd rather hear your story than attend your funeral than anything else. So, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, the last thing that we kind of want to say, that we're gonna wrap it up.
Facts.
Right, like you said, like rather you get it together now than it gets worse. So it'll get better. I promise it'll get better.
Facts.
Especially if you just try, try to get better. Because if you never try, nothing will ever happen. So put in some of the work, take it slow, give yourself credit, and it'll get better. It gets better. I promise it gets better. It'll be so beautiful in the end. So don't give up. Keep trying
Facts.
and continue to just feed yourself positive energy. So yeah.
Facts. Coming from me, because y'all already know how my energy is. I gotta have a little bit. Stay strong.
Hmm.
Um, I know we in the pandemic still, but it's a light at the end of the tunnel with these vaccines, and I know that's like putting a little on people too. But still, don't let that scare you into like depression either, because
Hmm.
I seen it with a lot of people. But don't let that scare you. Stay strong. We almost at the finish line, and yeah, just stay strong, be healthy, and what's the Cheerios commercial? Be happy, be healthy. Yes. It's your boy Dennis, and
Makai.
we was with y'all on the Energy and Depression podcast and True Topics. This was a good one. True Star, thank you, and we out.